Perfectly imperfect. That's today's discussion topic. Now, I do a lot of events and things at old haunted places and such, so I'm always hanging out in these old buildings, a lot of things from like colonial times and things like that. And I've got a thing for staircases. I've got a thing for Latin women. No. I've got a thing for staircases, and I really enjoy looking at old glass windows, like the small little panes of glass. And it's always cool when you can see kind of like the little ripples and pits and things that were in some of the early days of glass making, the little imperfections that made them just so unique. And today, it's interesting because there seems to be a penchant, a longing, a desire, a willing to pay even higher price for artisan products. Things that are made by these skilled craft makers, but we like them when they don't look perfect. We like to see the little imperfections. We like to see the little ripples in the glass. We like to see the little nooks and things that are carved into the wood. And it's funny because so often in this life we strive for perfection all the time, trying to do everything to the best of our ability, which is good, which is admirable. And for many years, I struggled a little bit with like some OCD type tendencies. I would touch something with my left hand twice. I'd have to touch with my right hand twice. I had to make sure everything was like equal and even when on the table. And I'd wash my hands just religiously over and over and over. But now I've started to realize, like, listen, life is not easy. Things are very difficult, and we have to do all we can to try to just get by sometimes, right? Which isn't a reason to say, like, hey, just do whatever you want, and it's completely fine. But make the effort to make things as good as you can, but don't drive yourself crazy with it, which is something that I often would do. And I've learned after years of struggle with this kind of thing that imperfections happen. You can't hit a home run every time, but you can do your best, and you should always do your best. But embrace your imperfections. The little things that you do sometimes, you're just like, I can never just seem to get this right. That's okay. You can keep working at it, but you're still living a good life. You're still making a quality product. And sometimes, if you find the right market for it, if you find the right person, those people will appreciate those little imperfections and those things that make you uniquely you. So yes, do your best. Always try to make things in your life to the best that they can possibly be. Treat others with kindness. Don't just do a half-assed job at anything. Really put yourself into it. But know that sometimes those little imperfections are things that make you who you are. And it's okay to be perfectly imperfect. Think about the artisan glass, and now I'm thinking about artisan bread because I'm a boy that likes to eat. Here's to you, my friends.